Han en wheat of a regular fucking roof about film on your winnie him or from this girl on your make and us but line opens the house, yeah. Alright, so I just went out and put like a ton of camera angle, or a ton for me anyway. Normally I fly about 40. I think I probably got about 50 on there now. Anyway, I just put a lot more camera angle on, and I wanted to try this whole, and I put a 2.1 lens. I got a bunch of lenses in a box over there, and I picked one that had like a lot of fisheye. Normally I don't like fisheye, but I wanted to try it anyway. So I put it in, got it focused, got it all set up. It's dark and cloudy and rainy out there, but I went on ahead and went out to the field, one battery, and just did a few tests on it anyway. One thing I learned, two things I actually learned today. One of them, I'm going to show you this before it gets dark out here. So, see that tree right there? So, I noticed when I was playing around with the camera, when you're upside down and backwards, this big tree over here is on my right. That felt really weird to me wearing the goggles, because it was like on the left side of my face. It's probably common sense, it's probably a no-brainer. It just didn't click until I actually did it and got it, right. So it was like I was trying to turn the camera towards the tree, and I was actually turning away from the tree. So now I'm towards the tree, but I was wanting to turn it this way to get a better look at the tree, and I was turning it the wrong way. Like I say, it's common sense, but it just didn't click until I actually put the goggles on and did that. So that's gonna be really hard to figure out. So let me get you set back up here. So the other thing was, let me go grab another quad. Okay, so the other thing I noticed was that, so that the more camera angle you get, obviously, the faster you fly going that way. Well, what didn't click until I actually did it was that when you're backwards and upside down, you pretty much are hauling ass at this point, or you're falling. So once you get upside down and you can see the ground and the horizon, you realize you start punching it, and you're going actually faster in reverse than you would be normally flying, even with, say, 50-degree camera tilt. So you're this way, normal flying, which is usually, pretty fast if you've got a lot of tilt on it, if you're going to run it this way. But once you go inverted, battery message on the camera, or backwards, or whatever we're going to call this, once you go that way, you're setting it about like this. So if you're not under pretty serious throttle, you're going to drop like a rock. So I kept finding myself, I just went out in the field and I just practiced, flying like this, and then flipping up till I could see the horizon, and then coming backwards. And I realized that I was falling, and I had to really hammer on it hard. And I put these little cheesy things on here. I hate these props, but I figured I would crash a lot today doing this, and I didn't. But I didn't want to waste any of my good props. But I did realize that these props suck for that, because you need a lot of thrust with that much camera angle on it, going backwards to maintain altitude. So anyway, that's what I learned today. I'll give you a little quick clip of what I was doing. I'll probably edit this a little bit shorter, because it looks like I've gone, 5 minutes already on this. So anyway, if you enjoyed it, if you learned something, if you have any other comments, any suggestions for me, please leave it in the comments below. I'm going to practice this a little bit more. So it's pretty cool, but it's going to take some getting used to. Thanks. Bye.